Hey everyone, I'm Kelly Wallace. It's time for iVillage 5. Number 1, and there are more. Yes, more women have come forward accusing Herman Cain, the Republican presidential candidate, of sexual harassment. We now have faces and names to go along with some of Cain's accusers. All the while, Cain says the charges are baseless and accuses the Democratic machine as being out to get him. Can he survive? Let's just say he raised at least $2 million since the allegations surfaced. That's almost the same amount he raised from June through September. So the answer, at least right now, seems to be yes. Number 2, and baby makes 20. You heard that right. The Duggars announced that 45-year-old mom Michelle is expecting, and the timing is oh so perfect, coinciding with the season finale of their reality show. And you had a ton to say on Facebook. Really, 7 billion people on the planet? Imagine if everyone did this, said one iVillager. Said another, I don't think it's any of our business how many children they decide to have. Chime in on iVillage.com. Number 3, sent home. Her enemies were probably happy, her fans heartbroken. Nancy Grace, the provocative cable host, one of the weaker dancers of the bunch, nearly made it to the semifinals of Dancing with the Stars, but alas, it's time to hang up those dancing shoes. Grace was gracious at the end, thanking her dance partner and the DWTS team. She didn't thank her wardrobe though, but we will. One malfunction per season is more than enough. And now the iVillage 5 question of the week. Which former president thinks presidents should be allowed to run for more than 2 terms? This is kind of easy, we know. The answer in seconds. Number 4, scandal at Penn State. After a top football assistant was accused of sexually abusing boys, and 2 college officials were charged with failing to report the abuse to law enforcement, Joe Paterno, the legendary coach, gets the axe after 46 years leading the school's football team. He is being criticized for not doing enough to stop the alleged abuse. Writes one iVillager, the well-being of the children of Pennsylvania played second fiddle to the reputation of their beloved football team. Number 5, Topless in Twilight. Remember when we told you Robert Pattinson feels insecure about his body next to Taylor Lautner? Well, now Lautner, who appears without his shirt just about 3 minutes into the new Twilight movie, reveals he's shirtless a whole lot less than Pattinson and Kristen Stewart in the last installment of the Twilight saga, which hits theaters November 18th. Sorry, Taylor fans, although we guess this news won't keep you away. And now the answer to the iVillage 5 question of the week, Bill Clinton, who thinks presidents should be able to run again as long as there's a break between their second term and the next campaign. But before you think he's only thinking about Bill, he said this should not apply to anyone who's already served. That's it for this week's iVillage 5. I'm Kelly Wallace. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.